What's up, everyone? My name is Dwayna, aka Glamazon1026, and welcome to the Glam Room. If you're a new friend, thank you so much for coming. If you're an old friend, thank you for coming back. Today we're going to do our first eyeshadow palette tutorial for the new year. I'm going to be telling you all about the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration. It's going to be for sale on January 19th, so I thought I would get this review up for you, and we're going to talk about how well it works on brown girls. So stay tuned and you'll see all I have to say about it.
Ryan Little.
So when it comes to ABH's releases and launches, very few stay under wraps until it releases. Literally almost every release they've had last year have been leaked by like stores putting them up on the website too quickly, somebody in the warehouse taking pictures. It's just like there's just like a lot happens and they're never able to keep everything under wraps. So we knew that the Amrezy palette was coming out for maybe about a week before they announced it, and everybody was really excited. At first people were saying it looked like Modern Ren's Soft Glam and Riviera had a baby, and I agreed. But then I got it and I was like, it kind of still does it, but it has its own je ne sais quoi. We'll get into that a little bit later. Right now, let's look at the PR package. So we got this beautiful pink box. It's pink, it's sparkly, it has glitter everywhere, it has Amrezy here and then Anastasia Beverly Hills at the bottom. And when you open it, if I can open it, you get the Amrezy handheld mirror and the palette at the bottom. So I thought that was cute. Now I have 3 handheld ABH mirrors. If you know anything about me on this channel is that I love a mirror. So I'll take it. And bedazzled mirrors? Perfect. Okay, yeah, I like that. So let's take a look inside the palette. Whoa. So this has 16 shades. It's going to retail for $49 because it has 2 extra shades. When I saw it like on the internet, I was like, it looks about the same size as the regular palette, so maybe the pans are smaller, but the pans are the exact same size. You'll see I did a comparison with the ABH Prism a little bit later. The pans are exactly the same size. I must say that when I first saw this palette, I was not excited for it at all. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, it's cute, whatever. But then I got it in my hands and I was like, I don't know if it's just because like I'm a makeup lover and I just love makeup so much that I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to use this. But I saw some of the colors and I really liked the color story that it was portraying. I feel like in person, the shades look better than they did when they did the product shots online. And not saying anything about ABH's production team. I'm not doing that at all, but like the colors are richer in person than they are on the website. So this palette has 6 mattes, 7 shimmers, it has 2 pressed glitters, Liddy and Gemini, and then it has this one wasted right here, which is kind of like a matte, but it has some shimmer to it, so you could definitely use it as a lid color. And that's pretty much basically about it. So I know that we're not really worried about ABH's eyeshadow formulation. We're gonna get a good pigment with these shadows. However, I like to see them on skin. So let's go to the arm swatches.
Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
Like I said before, we thought that it was Modern Ren, Soft Glam, and Riviera's love child. However, as you can tell, the shades are similar, but they're not exactly the same. So if you have those three palettes, you might not have to get this one unless you actually really want it. So let's go to the demo, and you can see how I got this look on my eyes using all of the shadows. I tried to use as many as I could in a look, and I tried to make it as different as everybody else's because everybody really wanted to use like Semsa and Barb and all that, and I wanted to do something a little bit different to show you the versatility of this eyeshadow palette, and I think it came out really, really good. So we're starting with a freshly primed eyelid. I've been using concealer to do my eyeshadow primer, and I've been loving how it looks lately. First, we're going to pick up New Yorker, and we're going to put that in the transition space by patting it down and blending it out. We're going to use the same brush to pick up 1988, and we're placing that a little lower than we placed New Yorker to get a really good blend. Gonna pick up Yugo and put that directly below 1988. We're layering these shadows on to get an immaculate blend. Finally, I'm picking up BK and putting that directly in the crease and the outer and inner corners. I cut the crease off camera, but I messed up, so I cut it out of this video. We're going to take my A10 brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills and put that on our lower lash line. I'm switching back to the fluffy brush that I was using before to diffuse the black color a little more evenly. Using a concealer brush, I'm going to pick up Liddy and put it on the negative space that is left.
Ryan Little.
I'm gonna go back in with BK on that A10 brush and just deepen it up. Then clean the line up with foundation. This can also be done with tape, but I always forget to put tape on. So I finished off my eye look. I had an eyeliner that was the exact same shade as Leo, so I used that for my waterline. I put Leo at the bottom, and then I added these flare lashes by Drench Cosmetics because they're so dramatic, and I feel like this eye look is dramatic enough to carry them. But that is my little demo. I hope you guys liked it. We've done the swatches, we've done the comparisons, we've done the demo. Now we've come to the million-dollar question. Is this palette black girl friendly? I'm gonna say yes, because I feel like 15 out of the 16 shades that they put in this are you're gonna be able to use them on dark skin. The only one that you're not gonna be able to use is Wasted. And when I say you're not going to be able to use it, I don't mean that you're not going to be able to use it at all. I just don't think that many darker skin people, black girls, we're not going to really go to the shade and be like, oh yeah, let me do that. Unless we're doing it as a lighter lid shade or maybe even an inner corner highlight. That might be something that we do, but I don't think that is going to be like, ooh, let me dip into Wasted. Honestly, I don't know anybody that's going to really dip into Wasted. Y'all know how I feel about pressed glitters. I think they are the worst things that makeup people have ever come up with. Like, I hate pressed glitters, but this one, it looks good. It was pressed, but it didn't feel gummy like pressed pigments usually feel. I'm usually grossed out by the texture. This is a pressed glitter, but it's still crumbly like a real glitter. So it was weird, but when I was using it, I was like, huh, this isn't that bad. So I like it. I like it a lot. Do I think you need the Amrezy palette? I don't think you need it, but I don't think you need any palette per se. I think it's a really nice palette. If you have the $49 to go out and spend on it, you can get it. I think you'll get a lot of uses out of it. Liddy, the pigment that I used for the pressed glitter, it's such a unique pressed glitter. I would probably get this palette for Liddy, Barb, and Semsa only. Honestly. But that's just me. I think I think it's a really good palette. I don't necessarily think you need to get it, especially if you have Modern Red, Riviera, and Soft Glam. I don't think it's necessary. You can get it if you would like to. Even though the shades aren't the exact same, they're very similar. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are nearing the end. Hopefully within the next month or so, we'll be able to do it. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can be a part of the Glam Fam and know exactly when I upload. Also, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Glamazon1026, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.